part of Texas, part of Texas Media Network, any and all things Texas. And I mean, this was a tough loss, man. We got a long series ahead of us, and we see that it's gonna be a fight. These are two well-matched teams. You got a young team that's hungry and don't know what they don't know. We got a pretty veteran team that has been here before. But first things first, man, we got to look at the positive. We're missing Fox, of course, as he's a huge difference maker as far as the offense and the way he creates spacing and pacing, getting shots. So we do look forward to getting him back. But the fact of the matter is that we did what we were supposed to do. Their job, meaning OKC, was to protect home court. We stole a game. Could have stole both, but just as things worked out in our favor in that double OT game, things just went their way. And they got help from the refs. Wemby got hacked a lot, man. He's starting to get that Shaq treatment where just because of his size, they let some calls go that shouldn't. And we got to do a better job. They got to do a better job of calling it fair, man. I came across this audio or this video. I'm just gonna play the audio of something that Iman Shumpert is becoming a favorite of mine as far as his takes. He has a pretty good basketball mind. He has some good takes. Play this real quick.
Honestly, I didn't think about something.
Yeah.
You remember that elbow Victor threw?
Of course.
I think that's why he threw it, just for this. When they go to the San Antonio, I really do think he might sit on the free throw line for a little bit. He might just shoot a bunch of free throws.
Explain that. Take me through that.
Hey, don't nobody want to see Victor throw another one of those?
You think, Sean? Now here's my thing.
That's why Shaq.
All right, so we're gonna leave it at that. But basically, he's saying that Victor's not getting the calls, and he's saying that Victor sent a message with that elbow in game one. We don't know. That very well could be the case. I don't see Victor as being. Victor's got that dog in him, though. Don't get me wrong. That's one thing that impressed me early on about Victor is that, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really know too much. I mean, we heard Victor Wembanyama's name probably a good year or two before he actually was drafted. So his name was ringing bells, but none of us really knew too much about him. And you never know how a rookie, somebody at his size, and he's filled up a lot, quite considerably since he's been in the league. But you didn't know how his temperament, his makeup was going to be. And as you can see, looking in the background, even though it's blurred out, that dunk by Castle was egregious. Yeah, point is, Victor's got that dog in him, but going back to Castle, since we on Castle's got to protect the ball better, man. 11 turnovers in the first game, I believe 8 turnovers in the second game. Can't have that, bro. Let's look at the stat lines real quick. We had Castle with 25 minutes, 10 to 17. So he had a good, efficient shooting night. Good, and he's not the pure point guard, but he's a point guard, and he's a good point guard. But he needs to chill out on the turnovers. He's got to protect the ball. But what I like about him is that he's not afraid of the big moments. And again, that dunk, that man, look. Let's see if I can rewind it back a little bit. Look, man, that dunk was was egregious, man. He gets to the rim and he's got 197 on his mind. It's beautiful, bro. It really is. But again, we did what we were supposed to do. Their job was to protect the home court. We stole the game. We come back home. Dylan Harper went out. You got to consider that. He said that he's fine, and he was ready to go back out there. We saw that they stopped him. I don't know what that was about. Maybe they were just taking precautions. I don't know what the case was. I seen as soon as that happened, all the conspiracy theories came out. I don't think it's that deep. I think it's just a matter of just trying to protect the boy. Rebounds, got to do a better job of rebounding. You know, I just see when I watch basketball across the landscape that basic fundamentals have gone the way of the dinosaurs. Like they just don't exist anymore. Boxing out has becoming a lost art. As myself getting older and a basketball purist, it shows and it makes a huge difference. Mitch didn't coach his best game. He seemed to be scrambling a bit with the lineups, and he made some questionable subs, some very timely points. But it's not anything against him. Even as good as Pop was, and as us longtime Spurs know, there was always those times when we were like, Pop, what you doing? What you doing, Pop? And then it was always those who didn't mind being critical. You know, those of us who didn't mind being critical of Pop versus those in Pop we trust people. Nah, he made mistakes. We're not going to talk about the huge mistakes he made, Pop. So we're going to let Mitch make his mistakes is what I'm trying to say. But no question in my mind, now more than ever, I believe Mitch is our coach. And the coach for the foreseeable future. His guys take to him. They respect his leadership. He's a good coach. I could see Mitch being here for at least a decade, but he's got to do a better job of he's got to do a better job. That wasn't the best well-coached game, but it wasn't a well-refed game either. But we're not gonna make excuses. We had plenty of chances to get stops. We had plenty of chances to get rebounds, plenty of chances to, and we made some timely shots, man. And the guys aren't afraid of the big moments. That's what I love. That's what I love to see. So going forward, we just got to see what this next game is going to look like, game 3. Overall, I don't feel too bad about how we looking right now. That was a hard fought game. Look at the stats again. So Harper was hooping before he went out, man. 5 of 10. Everybody shot efficiently, as you can see. Probably could have put up more shots, just probably, I don't know. Yeah, man, they got a lot of second chance points, Oklahoma. Keldon came up big. He had some timely shots. Let's see, Barnes had 5, Cornette 4. Carter Bryant didn't make the difference like he did in the first game. That was, now that I think about it, the McLaughlin guy came in. He came in busting on his first shot, but then he got 7 minutes. For the time he was in, I wasn't too familiar with him, but I was impressed with him, his poise. He had a tough job, tough assignment, especially with Harper being out. And then I don't think McLaughlin has extensive playoff experience, if any at all. Shea went off for 30. He had a pretty good game. So he shot 50% from the line. So next behind him was Caruso. Caruso is 17. He was still a nuisance. The McCain guy was a bit of a nuisance. But that was a game we could have won, man. Game we very much could have won. And again, they got some good calls and some good stops too. So we back home. We coming back home. And now our job is to protect our home court. And we go from there, man. So we just gonna see what this look like. But we know that Victor, man, Victor is once in a generational type player. And we gotta get better treatment of our guy. The league has to look into that. Just like I remember when this was an issue with Shaq. Where it's like, man, look, he's big, we know, but still, man, we got to protect him because he's getting moited out there. But anyway, let me hear your thoughts and opinions on the game. And we look forward to game 3. Still a long series. We in there. Go Spurs, go.